Awesome. Thank you very much to our Boardman Pep Band. Students, what I'm going to need right now is for you to quietly stand up as we are going to play our national anthem. Thank you. So today we have a special presentation and ceremony. Today we're going to talk to you about some of our heroes. When I was your age, I had heroes like Superman and Spider-Man and Captain America, and I would see cool things like jumping and attaching themselves to buildings and running through all these different things and saving people's lives, right? And I'm sure some of you have heroes just like that. Well, behind me, we have real-life heroes, not ones that are in comic books or in Marvel movies or different things like that. These are our real-life heroes. And these heroes, we really got to see come to the forefront and do a lot of special things back on September 11th, 2001. There's a lot of bad things that happened on that day that, for many of us that are old enough, can remember. But we saw a lot of amazing acts that heroes just like this did on that day. So what we always want to do is realize who our real life heroes are. These are the men and women that come to you when you need help. These are the men and women that will run into a burning building or a house to help save a mom, a dad, a brother, a sister, you, a pet, when everybody else is trying to get out of that building. So on today, really every day, I always want you to think how important these men and women are for us to be safe and protected. Okay? So we have some special people here that are going to come up and talk. Chief Pitzer and Chief Worth. All right? But before we do, I am going to give you one homework assignment today. And I know it's Friday and no one likes homework on Fridays. All right? So how about if we do this right now? How about if we do a nice loud thank you to our individuals here from our Boardman Police, Fire, and also our first responders. Do we think we could do that? Yes. All right, on the count of three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right. Nice job, everyone. Chief, I don't know if you want to come on down and be the first to talk. Thank you.
Good morning, Stadium Drive. How are you today? We'll make this very short because I know you all want to get back to class, right? No? You know your teachers are watching you, right? So say, yeah, I want to get back to class. So just a couple quick remarks I'd like to make. We can't say enough from the police officers, firefighters here, thanking you for coming out this morning. It means so much to us. I'll give you a second homework assignment. When you see a police officer, firefighter out in a store, somewhere in your community, ask your mom and dad if it's okay to come up and talk to them and say thank you and shake their hand. We love meeting young kids out in our community. We love being here with you today. Stadium Drive is a special place in my heart because both of my daughters went here years ago. So I have a sophomore over at the high school, and I have a 27-year-old that went here at Stadium Drive, sat in the same rooms with you and everything else like that. Your principal made a couple comments, and I just echo them. Police officers, firefighters, paramedics, our EMS, we're all here for you. We're here to protect you, to help you, be friends with you. So always keep that in mind, that we're here for you, to keep you safe, and we want you to do safe things in a safe manner. We want you to work hard this year at school. We want you to have fun. We want you to listen to your teachers. We want you to listen to your parents. And again, remember your other homework assignment. When you see a police officer, firefighter, or anybody else out in the community, ask your parents if it's okay just to come up and shake their hand real quick and say hi. Thank you very much for coming here today. Again, have a really fun and safe school year.
All right, good morning, boys and girls. My name is Mark Pitzer. I'm the fire chief here in Boardman Township. And I was just telling my administrative assistant this morning, Vicki, that this is probably one of my favorite days of the year. I love coming over here to get a chance to meet all of you, to talk to all of you, and to show our appreciation for our firefighters. As your principal stated, 20 years ago, some bad things happened on the day of September 11th, 2001. And we lost a lot of lives that day. Firefighters, police officers, first responders, and of course, everyday citizens. And that day, to this day, still haunts a lot of people. And many of us, many of your teachers who were alive that day, or, they know exactly where they were and what they were doing on that day and what occurred at that time frame. And kind of everything in the world on that day kind of stopped. And everybody took a moment and we rallied together as a nation, as a community, and supported one another as Americans. And I think that's what we need today, this day and age, with everything that we're faced with now. But behind me are the true heroes. And they don't like it. They don't like to be called heroes. They feel every single day that they come to work, they're doing their job, just like your teachers, just like your mom and dad, whatever they do. They have a job to do. They go and they do their job. So it's very uncomfortable for them to be up here right now. And they were, yelling at me a little bit that, we got to go on display, because they're very humble professions. We love to do what we do. We love to give back to the community. We love to interact with the children. And, I am blessed and fortunate enough to lead this team, and I serve them. I serve them so they can have the tools and things that they need so they can come and help you in your time of need. We also have a fantastic partnership with the police department. Now, I've worked in a lot of places through my career, and I will say without a doubt, we have some of the best firefighters and police officers right here in Boardman. And you guys are very blessed to be protected by these men and women who serve our community. And I am extremely blessed to be able to serve you and to serve them. And I want to thank all of you for coming out this morning, for showing your appreciation. And September 11th is called Patriot Day. That's the day that we reflect and we are thankful for the first responders who protect us here on the home front. We know and understand that the military, they go out, they fight wars and do things and protect us from other bad places in the world. But right here on our soil, at home here, when something is occurring in your community, these are the folks that are coming to your aid and coming to help you. So thank you. I appreciate you guys coming out this morning and giving us your undivided attention. And please help me thank them one more time. Big round of applause.
All right, at this time, we're going to hear some more music from our Boardman Pep Band, led by Mr. Ruggieri. do want to recognize a couple other individuals. First of all, Mr. Jerry Blasco. I know he's in the back and probably doesn't want to be recognized, but Mr. Blasco, if you could raise your hand. Mr. Blasco has been working with Stadium Drive, donating trees for this event long before I was here, probably going on close to 12 to 15 years, I would think. So he is a great supporter of the Boardman Schools, and we're appreciative of that. Also, a couple other individuals I'd like to recognize. Mr. Saxton, who is our superintendent back there. Ms. Vicki Davis and Mr. John Landers, who are our Board of Ed members. So here is how we end our ceremony. And you probably have seen a bunch of trees planted. And Mr. Blasco, I totally forget the name of the tree that gets planted. Red? Crimson King Maple. So that's going to be on your quiz later today, everyone, okay? So all the trees that you see with the red leaves, there's a couple over there that are now getting bigger. Those were donated for this event. And we have our little one right there that was just donated, has American flags going around it. You could go ahead and stand in your place to look. What we are going to do in a couple minutes, all right, so you can go ahead and sit back down now and face me. Good job, listen. We have some third graders that will help put topsoil on the tree, and this is kind of our third grade tradition. And then the other grades later on, I think today, if you want to kind of come out and take a look at the tree, you're more than welcome to do that. I think it's just a lot of students at this time to do that. So our third grade, if we can have all of our third graders at this time, all right, you're going to listen to your teachers. They're going to give you directions, and third graders, they'll give you directions to head over to the tree there here shortly, okay? Kindergarten will dismiss you first, but you're going to listen to your teachers as well. All right? How about one more time a round of applause for all of our first responders, police, fire, our heroes, as well as our Boardman band. Thank you, everyone. Great job, everyone.